First of all, happy 15th, everyone. So just in case you didn't know, I'm actually a guitar player and I do a lot of playing in church. And we had Easter Sunday coming up here recently. My buddy Josh, the associate pastor and also drummer, were asked to set up a intro / backing track for the song Ain't No Grave. It's a really good song. I know several churches did it for Easter. So we were kind of on a time constraint, but we needed that backing track. We needed it quick. So we very quickly, with just the tools we had, threw together what I think ended up being an awesome backing track. So stick around to the end of the video to hear the entire opening track. It's about a minute long. We didn't play it through the entire song. It was just kind of our opening background track. You will never believe how we were able to make these sounds and make this backing / opening track. So stick around to the end of the video and hear the track in its entirety. But this is me lifting the curtain and showing you how it was done. Enjoy.
So, what are you doing, Josh?
So, our church is doing a live performance of the song Ain't No Grave by Travis Cottrell. Isn't that who it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Cottrell? What? Anyway, Travis's version of Ain't No Grave, and we're going to be doing it on Sunday. And we're in the process of trying to do just some kind of dark ambient intro. So this is the process of recording to make the intro for that song for us to start the song off with. It's going to last about 30 to 45 seconds total, and we want it to sound dark, kind of fading in and fading out. So we're going to work with some of the instrumentation and the ambient sounds that we can get from Ableton, but first we're going to record some audio samples that we can stretch, slow down, and add reverb to really bring out just some textures and make it very ominous sounding. So I'm going to record some, and then Matt Jones is going to record some. So here we go. I'm going to hit record. Shh. Just that little breath.
You just blow it into the mic?
Yeah.
There's no way that's going to be a good one.
Don't knock it till you try it. All right, I got mine. You want to do something?
Yeah. Check one. Little whole Lion King.
What's the cut option? Split E. Shh.
Like, I don't think of myself as a pessimistic person, but I'm interested to see what Josh is going to do with this, because unless you're planning on tuning those, I'm not really sure what's going to happen here.
You think it's gonna work out?
I think so. You'll see as we go through. I'm going to go get yours. I'm excited about yours, too, because you actually did notation. Yes.
Somebody at church Sunday is gonna say, "Man, I really gonna go and watch The Lion King now."
They're not going to even know.
No, they're gonna know.
They're not going to even know, dude. Trust me on that. So we got our effects selected, and we got several samples that we're going to work from on that. Our next goal is we're going to listen to the track, and we're going to find the notation that we need to create the actual sound of like the lower notes. I think it's like a minor chord. What's the key in? B minor?
Yes.
So we're going to put the chord structure, we're going to add some actual instrumentation, and then we're going to put some of these things over the top of it to give it that eerie feel, and we'll see how that works. There it is. Found it. So I stop it, play it. So now I have that sound And now all I got to do is let's add some reverb to it. I may even take that other note out. That is the D. I may just leave it B.
Oh, that was. I was like, what was that?
That was the sound effect. So, cool.
Bring it down some, but yeah.
Dude, that turned out really cool.
Sounds like a violin.
Dude, that's cool. So you've seen some of the clips of us working with these samples that you watched us record with the mic. The end result was a combination of using a bunch of different VSTs that we have within Ableton. The first thing we used was the BBC Orchestra provided by Spitfire Audio. We used their bass section and their tuba section to kind of give an overarching, just kind of faded in sound. So that way you have that low tone there. We also, within that, we basically put a reverb on there just to carry it and sustain it a little bit longer. The next thing we did is we took our samples and we just added them in to do a small amount of work. So this is the sample in its rawest form right here. And what we did is we first stretched the sound, and some of the sounds are reversed so we get the effect we wanted. So here's the sound of me blowing into the microphone, reversed and stretched. So we took that effect and then we added an EQ to it. That ducked out just a little bit of the high end and also kept it from being too distorted as a low cut with the low cut added to it. We then added a VST called Wider from Infected Mushroom. This basically just is a stereo spreader that basically pushes it to have that wider sound whenever we enabled that. It just utilizes the left and right channels appropriately. Then we took it a step further and we used Valhalla Room, and with that we went with a slow attack cathedral, which gave a reverb sound to it, which made it sound huge in that environment. And that right there was a random sound from Matt Jones without the effects on there, just so it can be heard for fun. Turning off the reverb, the wider, and the EQ, and just playing it. This was stretched and reversed and pitched a little bit to match the sound of the key of B.
Sounds like a dying cat.
And we pulled it down in audio, so with that was it raw, this is it with the EQ. Just a hair off the top end of it. And then we added the wider with the wider to make it a little bit wider in stereo.
Not much better yet.
But then we had the magic of Valhalla Room, and
Valhalla, dude.
this is the sample of you backwards of you doing the in the jungle. That was pretty good. Then we had a sample of the shh sound right here. And then I liked the sound that Matt made so much I did it again, but pushed it down. And this is that sound effect is the that we recorded. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome. It's going to be fun to play and hear that on Sunday, and then hear those samples used within it while we're doing the intro to the song.
So here is the track in its entirety from beginning to end. Enjoy.